Good afternoon and welcome to the press conference. FIBA Women's Eurobasket classification game between Serbia and also Montenegro. Serbia winning 63-58 over Montenegro. Jelena Skerovic and Natasha Mack have joined us. Coach Skerovic, if you could give us a comment, please.
Sure. Good game for us in a way that we get a huge experience. The last two games gave us advice how to go, what we need to work on as a team, as individual players and the coaches and everything. So today's game, I think the 15 offensive rebounds in the first half hurt us a lot. That's just 30 points of the offensive rebounds, and then the fast break that Serbia played. And the next thing, it's 21 turnover. And I think in the moments when we were close with them to play for the basket, it was 2 points difference. We had two turnovers. So it's an experience of young players, and hopefully this game is gonna help us for the next future games that we're gonna play. So we won't repeat this mistake, especially against very good teams like Serbia and France.
Okay, thank you, Jelena. Natasha, if you could give us a comment, please.
I would just like to say I'm very proud of this team, not having a superstar, very young, and just coming together and giving it everything we have. I couldn't ask to play for a better team, better group of girls, and a better coach.
Okay, thank you very much, Natasha. We'll open the floor to the gallery. Paul Nielsen from FIBA.
Coach, how do you assess the whole tournament for Montenegro? Obviously, you've explained about today's game, but coming in with your expectations and how far you've made it.
Well, I think it's very positive for us. And the first thing is this experience that we have half of the team that is younger than 21 years. So it's a huge experience for them. And I think together with the MEC, the older, more experienced player in the better leagues, they give them the spark during the games, and also the young players with the energy during the games, like defense, running the fast break. That was like mix of the experience and the young and the youth. So in my opinion, it was really excellent. Our thing was to beat one game, to prepare Greece or Latvia to beat them and maybe go next round. That was our expectations, and we finished in a 8 in the Eurobasket. So it's great, really. It's amazing, and I'm very proud also of the team. There is not enough words to say how we feel, and especially when we take week off after. We're gonna, I think, then realize what we did with this team, with the players we have. We have only 13 players in Montenegro on senior basketball. And we have MEC, and we have the Taya. Yeah, and we have also Taya as a second American, so we have 15 players that is actually of the senior basketball team, so it's amazing.
And that was going to be my follow-up question. Was somebody asked me, how does Montenegro qualify for 7? I think since 2011,
yes.
Make the quarterfinals 3 times. You were playing, now you're coaching. I mean, how do you guys just do it? Edition after edition, keep coming back?
I think we fight every time, even if we kind of understand that we maybe don't have good team, but we always just approach every game with a heart and with a lot of energy. So I think that's the thing what all Balkan people have, I don't know how to explain, a pride that it doesn't matter if someone is better, we're going to go and fight, and maybe it's our day, maybe we win. So I think it's that we also have young talent, because, okay, I finished playing as a point guard, now we have, after Božica, we have Maria, who showed this European that she's a great talent. So we have the post players that are also young, but during this tournament, especially with MEC on the floor, they learn how to play. So it's always like that. You always find 2-3 players that come and cover the players who go, the new 2-3 players, and it's Montenegro stuff, I don't know.
And a question to finish maybe with Natasha, how did you find your first tournament? Obviously you put up some big numbers and you've spoken about the team. quite rightly, but how did you find it from an individual basis?
Well, really, I'm here to do a job. Is give my best to the team. You know, if that's scoring a basket, doing defense, whatever it is. From my perspective, I love the challenge. I love the competition. I love everything about this. I see why everybody is so, what's the word? Prideful about their country. It means a lot, and just to go out here and experience that, it's pretty amazing.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much, Paul, for the questions, and thank you very much for a great tournament.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you. We're going to start now. We're going to resume the press conference with Serbia joining us, Marina Malkovic, the coach, and Alexandra Servandakic as the player. Congratulations. The win, 63-58, has booked a place in the FIBA Women's Olympic qualifying tournament. Marina, if you could just give us a comment, please.
Don't you want the player first?
I said Marina, didn't I? Okay, you give it to me first, Alexandra.
I will give it.
I can say that we are happy that we won this game. On the end of the day, important is to stay on the map, to have this qualification tournament for the Olympic Games. For sure, it's not easy to play the game after Belgian game, and we didn't really show what we practiced, what was the plan. But like I said, in the end, important is that we have one goal, and that's to win this game and be on the tournament.
Thank you, Alexandra.
We reached our goal. That's definitely what happened. It was a very difficult journey for us, very complicated one. We talked about it last game in the situation where we couldn't have, I will repeat it once again, a roster. Now that Alexandra is here also, we had difficulties with her situation, then with Tina's situation, and with, of course, lack of experience of the young players. So we reached, when we officially talked about what was our goal definitely was that we qualify for the tournament in February. And I'm happy we did it, because if we didn't do that, I don't know what would have happened with the future of near future of the Serbian women's basketball, since all the problems that we have with the league and everything else that I often talk to you about. So we, players did what they were asked at the last moment after the very difficult loss to Belgium. And now we can prepare, we can dream, we can see, make some plans and analysis of what's the best possible thing to do for us in the very near future. But we can dream. We can still dream. We have hopes. We can hope. We can work and try to make something out of my major thing that preoccupies me, that's always in my mind, is this lack of national league, and it always hurts us so bad. So until we make in our country, which I hope we will, something about that, we will keep having problems. Because national team is not a place where you can fix everything, where you can make, we simply don't have time. In November, we don't have time. We have 3 days. And we're really in a situation where we, we absolutely need something strong. It cannot be overnight for sure, but we need for the future a way stronger domestic league if Serbia wants to be on the map, what Alexandra said.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a question? Paul from FIBA.
Alex, the congratulations for the win. As you say, this keeps Serbia on the map, which was the main priority. From a player's point of view, you guys didn't find a lot of rhythm, especially offensively. Is that something that you kind of think the team expected because you do have young players, or is that something that would concern you moving forward?
First of all, I want to say that I'm really thankful for Marina, for my team, that they understood my situation. And I'm not really happy how I played this tournament, and I feel sorry for not helping more my team. But on the end of the day, I'm really proud that I have these people around me that I understand everything. But I really believe and I know that this team can do much better. And we know where is our mistakes. We know what we have to do better. And I'm sure we're going to come back stronger after this. And offensively and defensively especially, because defense is our key. Defense is something that it's, when you say full court press, when you say aggressive, this is Serbia. And I believe that we can do so much better. So this is just this is going to be only to push us to work even more and to be better, to prepare better.
And a follow-up question for Coach. if you guys get to Paris, it'll be like a couple of years since you had the experienced players. Do you think there's enough time in the next 12 months for the young players to get to the level that you and probably Alex expect?
That's why I told you we really have to sit. I mean, urgent. These things have been, talked about in the past. It's nothing new. It's not that now we remember, hey, we might have Paris. No, we're preparing things. We're doing a lot of things, but somehow we still didn't reach the most important thing that these other teams have. Our opponents. And once again, I want to say, Hungary is an extremely good example. Neighboring country, she played there also. They started working and making plans. We remember back in 2015 in Budapest when we took the gold, and create a lot of gyms in all small cities. Strong league with EuroLeague, 3 teams in EuroLeague, everyone is in Eurocup. 11 out of 12 players from their roster are playing in these serious leagues. How can you compete to that? Of course, that last year we had right away, as you know, Paul, very well, right away from Fener in my situation, last year, national team 3.5 months with all of these people that work with me. We're giving up totally our free time for Serbia, and then we had some things we did better last time, of course, because these kids they're asking for work, which is great. That's why I'm here. That's why I want to work with them, and I didn't quit when all the other players left, because these kids definitely do have a lot of things to show. But simply until we, make these things serious and we have them somewhere and we know where they are, and not one is here, one is there, this one is not playing, this one is here. This is always going to hurt us a lot. So this is the solution for Serbian women's basketball. It's nothing new to us. That's how we started with the previous generation back in Belgrade with Partizan. Everyone was there. Almost everyone was there. And then we had a few players, which is a normal situation, abroad. So something similar needs to happen. And at the end, these players and these girls deserve a serious league for everything that they have done in the last decade.
Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Outstanding job today.
Thank
you.
you.